So the last day of living single, or better yet, a week after living single, are you feeling like, do I go back to being a civilian, or are you basically saying that was your mind state? Like, I'm not a full-time actress until I have the next stable job, or
Your life as an actor, just as a musician, is very porous. Nothing ever ends, nothing ever really begins. You can feel a little bit because people have rap parties and that helps you sort of put your mind around like it's done.
yeah.
Um, but you've probably been auditioning the whole time for other things. And I had been. And at the time I was dealing with a lot of heartbreak because there was a lot of, I guess, hierarchy as to who they would allow to work other jobs. And I wasn't that person. So
On the
I,
Yeah.
cast? On the
on the
cast, you
cast,
mean?
yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so I missed out on a lot of things, roles that they would offer me, but I couldn't take because Fox wouldn't let me take it. And they would have pushed my career forward. So once
Mm.
I got out of there, and I wasn't, it's like being 5 years in the same high school. You want to go, you're ready to go. And unless there's something keeping you there, some kind of overall goal you might have. Maybe you're really bonded with the cast. It's really going well. Everybody sort of signs up to do it again. But it was breaking down on its own. So I didn't think about it at all like, oh, like I'm a civilian. I've always been a civilian, just one that people know. And so I've been famous longer than I was not famous. I in Philadelphia, when Mayor Good calls you to the mayor's office and gives you the
Right.
key to the city and a proclamation, and kids start acting weird around you that never really paid attention to you. You see how celebrity warps things. So all I ever wanted to do was sort of return to a stable version of myself, but that wasn't possible. So I kind of accepted that that came with the territory. But I got to say, once I got out of there, I thought I'm going to be a producer and write because I've been trying to do that since the Cosby Show.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
the acting thing, I'm not just being kind of glib about it. I hadn't accepted that I was this actress. It's just something that I could always do. So I think as a musician, or you understood that maybe in your core competency, you could always do it. You were good at it. You could sit down and play the piano, and people said, "Oh, you're good at it," but it didn't mean that you wanted to be a pianist. So with acting, I had to accept later on that I just didn't get chosen like, "Hey, you can act, and here's a career." That I did enjoy it, and that I was an
Mhm.
actress. And when I had that sort of come to Jesus moment, it was because a hypnotist put me under.
Oh wow.
And when I left the office, I started to sob because she said, "Erika, you're an actress." And I go, "I am an actress." And I had not really said that to myself.
How do you feel now?
I feel like I'm an artist and a creator. And I think that best sort of says about the activism, the the fact that I have bigger ambitions than any one production can fulfill. But I just love the idea of people who are creators, and I like to learn.